All right, fine, I'll do some feelings, I guess. This is one of the second most recent one I'll play. Let's see the story behind this. This song's about my grandparents, and not in like his grandparents. My grandparents are nuts. We were at, they're not here. We were on a beach trip with my mom's side of the family. People that know me are like, oh yeah, his mom's side of the family. We were on a beach trip with them, and recently my grandma was retelling this story about my grandpa. Let me sidebar. My grandpa, who has passed away, was absolutely kind of insane. One of my favorite people, terrible childhood, hardcore alcoholic, chain smoker, brilliant, very intelligent. The grimaces are very, very intelligent. My favorite memory is they had this room built on the side of their house that was a screened-in porch that they closed in, and the whole family called it his cubicle. That's real. And he would just every day be going to work and go to his cubicle and just chain smoke and watch Jeopardy for 9 hours. So this memory I have of my grandpa is just hearing him answer Jeopardy questions like Tom Waits from what is Kazakhstan or whatever. That's the memory I have of him. So anyway, so when he died, I'm getting somewhere. When he died, I noticed this interesting thing happens with families where they lionize the person that died, usually the patriarch, even if they're kind of a terrible person. And I was like, that's a weird thing, and almost every family does it. You almost ignore all of this kind of questionable stuff that they did in their life, and yeah, but he was, my mom and her sisters they talk about daddy all the time. I'm like, I've never heard y'all say daddy when he was alive, So I was thinking, I had that in my head, and then now we're going back to the beach, and my grandma was telling a story about how they lived in South Texas. He was in the military, and she sent him out on a Tuesday to go run an errand to get milk. And he just went to Mexico for weeks. He just took the car, the one family car, and just bye, I'm going to Mexico, and left the family, right? And while they're telling this story at the beach, everyone has the same reaction y'all do, laughing. And then I go wait a minute, that's awful. So, inspired by Randy Newman, I was like, I'm going to write a song from my grandpa's perspective going to Mexico. And it turned out sad, surprise. But I referenced 2 books. Where are my nerds at? I referenced 2 books in this song, and they're both generational novels. So I was thinking, I had reread East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Nice plug, John. And 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, which are both giant, just generational sagas. And the themes are how much repeats over time. If you've got a terrible father, how much of, if you are a terrible father, how much of that is you, and how much of that is out of your control. So, a lot. This song's called 100 Years of Solitude. Well, if I could say sorry, don't you think I would have? There's something we can't see, covering the image of what we could have been. All those Christmases, ain't it something, babe, how it ends? That time I went to Mexico on a Tuesday morning, when you sent me out to get the milk while the kids were snoring. Well, I won't lie to you, I had a damn good time, but I thought of you when I crossed the line. Must be something deep down in this mud, with Eden west of me and you. And that explanation always makes you roll your eyes. But does it hurt more than the truth? Does it hurt more than the truth?
my father was a piece of shit, but you already knew that. He loved you till the end, when he died in the back of our little bungalow, the one on the south side. Were we happy? Was our love alive? Must be something deep down in my blood, like 100 years of solitude. And that explanation makes you roll your eyes. But does it hurt more than the truth? Does it hurt more than the truth? Must be something deep down in my blood, like 100 years of solitude. And that explanation, well, it makes you roll your eyes. But does it hurt more than the truth? Does it hurt more than the truth?
Right. Thanks. Thank you. Well, let's get out of that world.
Okay.